Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm very excited to announce this. For 2019, I will be starting up a podcast, the Muzzle Blast podcast from West Desert Shooter. So my name's Logan. I run the YouTube channel West Desert Shooter, and I get out there, I do a lot of precision long range work. I talk about reloading, I shoot far, and I shoot in the West Deserts of Utah. So it's really fun to get out there and obviously challenge myself setting up steel targets, see how far I can shoot. I've gotten to the point now where I'm working with multiple companies who help support the projects, and they really help my channel out a lot. So as far as a podcast is concerned, I'm really excited to start this up. It's going to have both a visual and a audio aspect to the podcast. I actually listen to podcasts quite a bit while I'm at work, so I really enjoy there being an offering from people in the firearm side of things, although I haven't found a huge amount that I really get into. There's not a whole lot going on for like the precision long range shooter guys, so I'm hoping to help provide that for a few people, and I hope the people who are into long range precision shooting enjoy this, as well as all things firearms. I'm going to be talking to people within the industry, some of the contacts I've already made, and then hopefully future contacts, I'll be able to get them on the podcast as well. So, like I say, this is on my YouTube channel, West Desert Shooter. It's going to remain the name West Desert Shooter. However, each episode will be called Muzzle Blast Podcast, and you will be able to find all the Muzzle Blast podcasts in a playlist, so it should be nice and easy to get to. As far as the podcast is concerned, I'm working with an app right now that will be able to get it out to both Spotify and iTunes and a few others. Once I get the full details of whether it's available everywhere, then I will for sure start adding that information into how you can find it. So I'm really excited for this. Hopefully, for the people with Droids, you can get Spotify and listen to the podcast there. And then with iPhones, you can either use Spotify or iTunes. So I'm really excited to do this. If you can't tell, I've said that 15 times now. Anyway, I will be able to have guests on, and then I will probably do shows occasionally where I sit down and talk about a topic. Maybe I will do like question and answer type things. Going through Google Hangouts, I could do a live version where I'm able to engage with the audience and answer their questions real time, and then later on take the audio and put it up on this podcast. So it should be really cool. So there's great things coming for 2019. I really appreciate everyone for supporting me, what's going on so far. This is kind of the test bed right here for the podcast itself. I'm recording a video for my YouTube audience who's been watching the video. So be sure to check that out. The link will be available through the descriptions in the podcast. And if you can't seem to find it that way, go to YouTube and look up West Desert Shooter. So I greatly appreciate you guys' time. I'm curious how this is all going to go. I really look forward to having a bunch of great people on. That's what it's all about. Obviously, I'm going to get into precision rifle shooting, long range shooting. We'll get into handguns for sure. Defensive things, hypothetical questions, and then I'll be doing more interview style podcasts as well, where we can kind of get into and talk with the different people I'll be working with, like other YouTube channel people, like other YouTube channel friends, and we'll be able to get a look behind the scenes, maybe get them to open up a little bit about just more who they are behind the camera as well. So thanks so much for your time. I look forward to getting and presenting the 2019. I'm really looking forward to presenting the Muzzle Blast podcast starting in 2019. Currently, it's early January 2019, and I couldn't be more excited to add something else. So currently, I've got the visual aspect. I've got videos that I do. I do written articles on the Reloaders Network, and I'm able to also put YouTube videos on there as well and embed them. That's a great place to check out if you're into reloading or you like the YouTube videos. Obviously, YouTube's been fighting with firearms content for a little while, so the Reloaders Network is a centralized hub where if people are uploading videos on Utah Gun Exchange or Gunstreamer or GunTube or whatever, wherever else they put it, it's a central hub to where you can go to the Reloaders Network And all those different sites can be found at the Reloaders Network from all the people you already know. So we're trying to get more and more people to get over there. And I do exclusive content over there, as well as written articles. And then, like I say, I post videos as well. And the podcast will also be showing up in the Reloaders Network as each episode airs as well. So that's about all I know at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here, but I greatly appreciate you watching the video if you're on YouTube. I greatly appreciate you listening to the podcast if I've just announced that I'm releasing a podcast and you're just checking it out. So thanks, everyone. I look forward to it. We'll catch you guys later.